All right, here's the 10 yards of mulch we're putting down. I'm doing the weed barrier fabric right now. We use pretty good fabric, but the problem is he wanted this done now instead of after fall cleanups. And I said, okay. I told him I'd rather do it in reverse, because look, and this is just what I've blown away from the beds for us to work. I mean, this whole tree still has to fall, and it's directly over these beds. So, but we got to get it done. Kind of hard to focus today, but it is what it is. All right, we're spreading mulch. Looking good so far. For shoveling mulch, pitchfork, best way to go. I'm gonna have to grab a few of these for next year, these pitchforks, because I'm anticipating this spring, the way we're gonna advertise, that's what we'll be doing a lot. Mulch, mulch, mulch. All right, here's the backyard. There's a lot more back here, but all this got weed barrier fabric. Vicky and the girls spread all this. Vicky did the detail spreading in the front, you know, all around the bushes, and make sure everything's getting what it should. They also piled up a lot of leaves, because like I told him, I said this should have been done in reverse, but he didn't want it that way. So they piled up all these leaves so I can just throw them on a tarp and haul them out. I think I'm gonna have him on the schedule probably Tuesday. Probably Tuesday for the fall cleanup here, baby. All right, Vicky's doing like the detail work back here, just like she did in the front. You know, making sure the edges are crispy, the rocks are cleaned off, going around the bushes, making sure we're not spreading too light or too thin.
It's a lot of work, man.
It is a lot of work. You know, measuring mulch, obviously there's a formula. We use the same formula every time. But when you have a big property and you know, it's not like there's just bushes in the way. So many of these beds here, like there's a bed up front where he's got like 20 big boulders, these big rocks. And, you know, then you have areas, you know, with big, you know, plants like this that take up big sections, and, you know, stuff like that. It's, you know, it's hard to get your measurements perfect, which it's not, you know, it's never going to be perfect, but you definitely don't want to be in a situation where you have not enough mulch, and you also don't want to have the situation where you have too much mulch, like way too much. So from the looks of it, it's going to work out okay. You know, we'll see. I think we're going to end up with a little bit more than we need. Not much, just a little bit, but I'd rather have a little more than not enough, that's for sure. All right, now we got the whole crew going in full force. Our son got here after his meeting. They're getting some of these leaves, loading them up on tarps and getting them to the tree lawn to help with the fall cleanup. And that way they're not all being blown back onto this, you know, really nice mulch job that we're doing. So that'll help out a ton. We got to finish this island here, this one here, along the side here, along that wall there, small thing here, on the side of the house there, and then the one major mulch bed in the front. So we're cooking with gas now. Good job, baby. I needed a rake, so I figured I might as well take the whole tarp.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even or...
Huh?
I don't know if that's good or...
Yeah, it is. Alright, good job, guys. Tired?
No, I just got hot.
You got hot? You take some of them Under Armours off? Good. Show me. Yep, good job. There was only supposed to be 10 yards of material here. There was at least 11 and a half here. So now we're gonna have to go thick in a few spots to get it out of here, but that's fine because we still got that island and that front tree ring. So yeah, there's definitely an extra yard or so here. Alright, here's the plan. We knew this morning when we seen the mulch pile that it was heavy. It was more than 10 yards. And I knew that 3.5 wheelbarrows was 1 yard. And we finished with almost exactly 10 yards as far as doing the job. And we ended up relayering the front bed, one more layer, and it's, you know, it's a big bed, but we still have in between maybe a half yard to 3/4 of a yard. So we're gonna load it on that tarp behind the shed, cover it, and then you know, in the spring or as summer, as it begins to disintegrate, he'll be able to pull off of it and, you know, patch stuff in. So that'll work out. Here's one of the front beds. Getting pictures?
Yes.
Here's one of the front beds here. And here's that little island. It's all done. The kids did really good with it. And then this front bed, this is what we double layered just to get rid of some more of it right here, all the way around the side actually. So we used at least another half yard, 3/4 of a yard, maybe a little more on this front, but we're not going to go any thicker than that. So what'd you think, Robbie, your first day?
Here, I'm with it.
Right. No one ever said it was fun, but no, it's better than working for someone else right now.
Sure. I'll be back next Saturday.
All right, good. All right, guys, the day is done. Yeah, when we finished up this bed and then this little island, we were at about 10 yards. So what was left was at least, I don't know, 2 to 2.5 yards at this point. We thickened this right here with about a yard. So yeah, at least 2 yards. There was at least 12 yards on here. We ended up putting the rest in the back behind the shed on tarps. We didn't charge them anything extra for dealing with it. So what do you think about the day, baby?
I'm so glad we had help today.
Yeah, that was
Improved.
huge today.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good. With the events that happened this morning, we didn't want to be out here all day. You know, we just wanted to get the job done and, you know, go home and rest and, you know, kind of think about what, you know, everything that's going on. But you know, what can you do? I mean, there's nothing you can do. All right, we're back at the shop. Get to return 1 roll of weed barrier fabric, so get 25 bucks back on that one. Put that here. So yeah, we ended up buying the Trooper wheelbarrow, 8 cubic yards. We were using that one there, but I've always used that one, even doing tree work. This one's better, right? You like this one better?
Yeah. Fine with that, but that one.
Yeah, we did fine with it.
It's a little easier not to like tilt it over.
Yeah, because it's got 2 wheels. So we used to always use that when doing tree work. Of course, we would break it in about a month, but that should last us a lot longer for what we use it for. So that is the day. Work's over. Long day.
Yeah. Long, hard.
It was still a profitable job. Obviously, we spent money on labor. Had we not, and we just did it ourselves, I would be back there tomorrow wrapping the job up. Probably a full day. Like I said, kind of having to move that extra 2.5 yards was not fun. You know, double layering some of it just to get rid of it, and then moving it to the backyard. So I wasn't thrilled about it, but
it was fun with all the kids.
yeah, we had a good time with all the kids coming.
Thankful they helped, because
Yeah.
I'm beat. I couldn't imagine without help.
Yeah. And we paid everyone really good. So one was there for about 4 hours. One was there the entire time, and then Robbie was there for like 4.5 hours, something like that. So he wants to go ahead and start working for the company, but you know, now we're getting into fall and winter, so next spring he'll probably be working more for the company. So all right, that's it. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, let us know everything we're doing wrong, and keep them edges clean, boys.
We're out.